This is going to be a tutorial for the North Jersey Junior Lacrosse League on how to enter your team's or program's games into Arbiter Sports. This is Randy Mills. The first thing you need to do is navigate to the Arbiter Sports website and log yourself in. Once you're logged in, you'll see a screen similar to this, although yours might not have as many different options here. The option you're looking for is the one that says NJ Junior Lacrosse Contact and then sign in. This is the screen that should come up under the Schedule tab. If you log in and you come to the main tab, then simply click on the Schedule tab and it will show you the fields and teams listed for your particular program. As you come over here, this column here for blocks, this is where you could click if you wanted to for a particular team and block a particular referee. You would hit on the red plus, you'd pick the referee, and you would simply click on the save button over here, and that referee would be blocked on doing games, whether home or away, for that particular team. So we come back to the main schedule screen, and the column we're really looking for to enter games is under games, and you see all the blue zeros. In this column, it will always show how many games are currently scheduled for your particular team. So the way we start by entering games is pick the team whose game you want to schedule first. And you go over here, this is the 8th grade team, you click on the blue 0. Once the blue 0 is clicked, you'll come to a screen that looks like this. And you need to click on the green plus sign that's right up here. And that's going to bring you to a screen that looks like this. Going from top to bottom, the game number you do not touch. Do not add a custom game ID. You don't change the sport. And right now you're not going to change the level. It's not going to let you because you logged in for a specific team. It's going to automatically populate the team that you chose for your home team because you should only be entering your home games. And what it'll allow you to do is choose who your away team opponent is going to be. Now, if you're playing another 8th grade team, you're going to want to keep match game level, because what that will do is it's only going to show the 8th grade teams for all the programs. If I uncheck that, what it's going to do is show every team at every level. The only reason you would possibly do that is if you had a 7th grade team that was going to play an 8th grade team. If you were going to cross levels, you would need to uncheck that box to be able to do so. But for most of the times, you're going to leave the match game level checked. Then you've got to come down here to sites. It does not matter whether you have this box checked because we don't use sub-sites. So you're going to choose the field. So I'm scheduling a game here for Vernon. I'm going to scroll down to Vernon. And I will pick the field that I want the game to be on. I come over here, I pick the date that I want the game to be on. I'm going to schedule this game for Friday, April 1st. Number of slots you don't touch. That's the number of officials. It's defaulted to 2. Then I'm going to pick my start time, and start times are available in 5-minute increments. For this particular game, I'm going to schedule it for 6 o'clock p.m. So that's pretty self-explanatory. The end time goes in by default. You don't want to necessarily change that. And give it one last check. The other things up here, normal and league, you don't want to get involved in touching those. Just the fields that we had gone over here. You're going to change your away opponent. You're going to change your site. You're going to change the date. You're going to change your start time. And then you're going to hit save. Once you hit save, that game's been added. And you can start to add in your next game now. But you're only going to be able to add games for the 8th grade team while you're on this particular screen. If you want to change to add, say, a 7th grade game, you're going to hit cancel. You're going to hit schedule all the way up top, and you're going to come down now. You can see that there's a number 1 now under games. That's the one game we just scheduled for the 8th grade team. So now if I want to schedule a 7th grade game, I'm going to come down here, click on the 0 by the 7th grade team, and I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to hit the plus sign. I'm not going to do anything in game number, sport, level, home team. I'm not going to change the status, and I'm not going to change the league. What you can change is your opponent. I can change it to, now, again, right now you can see that it's listing multiple teams' grade levels from Milbourne. That's because the match game level is not checked. If you check that now, it's only going to show me the other program's 7th grade teams. So I'll just pick at random here. I'll pick North Warren. I've got to pick which field the game's going to be on. So again, it's Vernon. You can hit the V for whatever letter your program is, and it'll bring up the fields. We've got the high school turf fields picked. We do nothing with the bill to. We're going to change the date, and I'm going to add a game. This is on 4-1. Now, just to show you, if I try to change the time here, it's at 5-minute increments. And what I'll do is I'll make this game also at 6 o'clock. Now, if I had tried to save another game to the same time, like let's say I tried to schedule another game for this 7th grade team, and I tried to schedule it again, let's say I tried to schedule it for 6:30, and I forgot to change the date. What'll happen is I'll hit save, and I'm going to get an error up here. The home team, Vernon PAL, is already scheduled in that group. If in this case, it's a conflict. The team was scheduled twice, but if it wasn't the team, it would tell you that the field was scheduled twice. So in this particular case, it would not let you schedule a game when the team is already scheduled for that time slot. So we're going to cancel out. If you have any questions, I suggest you send me an email at randy@njlacrosse.com, and I'll take the time needed to get you familiar to how to enter your games. It is a slightly time-consuming process. We do not have the ability to import games from any other website or program. That's been tried and failed. It is not working with us, and that's not something we can do. So you're going to have to leave yourself a little time, and you'll be able to get this done.